I was actually going to do a video about E3 this week, but then I realized that that would require me to watch every game trailer, every conference, every Nintendo Treehouse thing, and every interview at the event. Otherwise, I'd run the very serious risk of talking out of my ass at some point. And since I like to at least pretend I have some vestige of a social life, I really fucking didn't want to do that. So, here's the TLDR version of my 9-minute E3 script. The quality of the games was about even, but Nintendo's presentation was phenomenal, so they win. Also, Shawn Layden sucks as a spokesperson, and the less we see of him, the better. If you want more, I posted a top 10 games I'm hyped about from E3 2014 article in my DeviantArt journal. I encourage you to check that out, first link in the description. Now, on to other topics that give me the chance to talk out of my own ass more than Ace Ventura. Namely, the key episodes and whether or not any last-minute changes were made to them. Now, looking at which episodes are the key ones, I notice a slight pattern. The 8th, 12th, 16th, and 20th episodes of Season 4 were all key episodes. The only episode that disrupts that pattern from being perfectly exact is the 10th episode, Rainbow Falls. As if we needed another reason to hate that episode, am I right? Anyway, wouldn't it have been great if instead of Rainbow Falls, Rainbow Dash got her key in the 4th episode, thereby making the pattern work all the way through the season? Well, when you consider that episode number 4 of Season 4 was Daring Don't, another Rainbow Dash episode, it got me to wonder if maybe Daring Don't was originally planned to be Dash's key episode. Think about it. They introduce a character that clashes with the main 6 member, and by the end of the episode, the main 6 member teaches a lesson to that character regarding her element. What I described just now could describe all of the other key episodes plus Daring Don't. And in every key episode, the character that was introduced was a character that the main 6 had never met before, with the exception of Rainbow Falls, but it was something that happened in Daring Don't. Plus, at the end of Daring Don't, Rainbow is given a gift from the person she taught the moral to, and you can see where this is going. So here's what I think may have happened with Daring Don't and Rainbow Falls that led to the key episode swap. Daring Don't was originally planned to be Rainbow's key episode. After Daring Do is captured and Rainbow is down in the dumps, she'd have her Rainbow revelation, and she'd go and rescue Daring Do, they'd become friends, and the book Daring sent her would become Rainbow's key. And this was going to be Rainbow's key for a while until someone on the staff said, "Wait a minute! She's going to have to give up that book at the end of the season, and she's really not going to want to give up the first copy ever made of a Daring Do book that she is on the cover of. So instead of making her seem like a terrible person for wanting to keep her key, maybe we should think of a different item for Daring Do to send her." And upon no new items coming to mind that Daring could reasonably send her that Rainbow would be okay with parting with, they decided to make a different episode Dash's key episode. Now, there are 2 other Rainbow Dash episodes in Season 4, Rainbow Falls and Testing 1, 2, 3. And they decided to go with Rainbow Falls because A, Rainbow teaches a lesson in Rainbow Falls while she, along with everyone else, learned a lesson in Testing, and B, they wouldn't have back-to-back key episodes. So they tweaked the story to have Spitfire give Rainbow something that would eventually become her key, thereby giving Rainbow her key at the expense of disrupting the pattern, which in the long run wasn't that important. Oh, and one more thing. The 24th episode of Season 4, aka the next episode in this pattern, was a Spike episode, Equestria Games. Do you think maybe at some point they were planning to give Spike a key? But now I'm just grasping at straws, so maybe this is a good place to stop. But before I go, tell me, do you think this scenario could have possibly happened? Let me know, and I'll see y'all later. Oh, by the way, if you remember a couple of months ago, me and Toon Critic did a thing on WrestleMania. Well, the 2 of us plus QuickScript are going to start making this a regular thing, talking about upcoming wrestling pay-per-views. By now, our video on Money in the Bank should be up, so I'll annotate it here and leave a link in the description. If you're into that sort of thing, please check it out on Toon Critic's channel.